a shorty, guys, because I got to get in and work this guy's out. So, go ahead.
How do you think Trey Tompkins is playing?
Georgia is one of the best teams in our league and playing like one of the best teams in our league. Vandy won. The way Tennessee played their last game, I would say them. Florida, the way they played at Xavier, I would say them. But Georgia's right there. They haven't lost at home. I think we're one of the few games they lost at home last year. They got their guys back. Tompkins is preseason player of the year, and rightfully so. They got two other big guys, big-bodied guys, and their guards. You know, Leslie's as good an athlete as we'll face all year. Tough challenge for us on the road. Really tough challenge.
Cal, seems like on Twitter, Terrence talked about the fact that he feels like he's in a slump. He doesn't feel like he's playing well. He's asking people to bear with him. What are you doing with him now?
We're just holding him accountable in practice. We're doing things that you got a treadmill over there that's heavy duty, best treadmill made, that if a guy stands up out of a stance or doesn't go hard, he goes at 16 miles an hour for 30 seconds. Or you could be George Jetson, one of the two. You're going to run or you're going to be flipping under. And so it's not just him, but it's Terrence, it's Darius, it's Eloy. Yesterday Eloy caught it. Instead of catching it and shooting it, stabbed treadmill. That's it. I'm just trying to hold all of them to a higher level of what's acceptable and what's not.
What sends Terrence to the treadmill usually, John? Where do you
He's not intense. If he's not playing with any kind of passion or emotion, if he's playing soft, if he takes a soft shot, a fade away, he's not talking, stuff like that. But at the end of the day, he's doing fine. He's the least of my worries. I mean, I've had guys, I've done this a long time, and I've had guys like him that my job is to bring it out of them, and there's ways of doing it. Sometimes you hug them, and other times you're saying not acceptable. Here you go. So,
how prepared is your team now as you head into SEC play?
You know, as prepared as a team can be with your three leading scorers being freshmen. I mean, you know, not playing with a deep bench. I mean, but, you know, I can't, like I said, I'm pleased with where we are at this date. Now we're just trying to get better. Got to shore up Duran, got to play with more of motor. Can't walk in the game and not. Yesterday was rebounding above the rim. Why don't you do that all the time? So you choose to do it when you feel like doing it, but other times, yeah, I'm just going to reach with one hand. That's freshman things that we're dealing with. So, but I'm spending time with the other guys myself. Yesterday I went a half hour with those 3 or 4 guys, and I'm going to do it today. I'm going to do it every day. Every day we go to practice, I'll come a half hour early, and I'm going to get those guys out there and you know, torture them a little bit. It's a little bit of both. You know, it's like you're going to hurt when you're done with this yet. You know, you're going to go hard. I told one of them who kind of was going through the motions, I don't have time for you. If that's how you're going to go, then I'm not working with you. I'm going to work with guys that are dying to be here and really want me to work with them. So I almost sent one off the court. I gave him another chance. I said, but that's how you're going to go for me? Then I'm not working you out. I could be upstairs in my office. I got stuff to do. So they're all learning. I mean, we are what we are. I mean, I like my team. I said it before. You know, I wish we had a little more of this, and wish we had a little more of that, and wish we had a little more of this. But so does every coach in the country. Same thing.
Now, you've been very complimentary to Wayne. What is he doing specifically better now that he wasn't doing this?
He's playing for his teammates instead of himself. That's just simply put. He's playing for them. He's making plays for our team and his teammates. When he's scoring, he should be scoring. Before he was playing for him, he was trying to get his own shots. He was trying to, every time he got it, was trying to make a fabulous play. Was breaking off the offense, and you know, so high turnovers, bad shot selection that led to dunks down the other end. But you see now that he's playing for his teammates. And that's, you know, when I had the other point guards I had, they do the same thing. It's what they do in high school. It's how they play. How do you tell them to, you know, just change overnight and do it this way? He's got to get comfortable with it. But he's again done just in the last 3 weeks to a month, his total change of his game has been phenomenal. He's talking, never talked.
Is it the confidence of making the right decisions that's kind of enabled him to be that kind of vocal guy on the court being?
No, he made an effort to do it in practice. When we started the first couple of years, he never said a word. But he never said a word in high school. Throughout, from 8th grade to his senior year. He said a couple grunts. But he never spoke out there. You know, now he's leading us in practice. He's talking to his team. You know, he just started doing it in practice. Whatever you do in practice, you're going to do in the game. And that's what I'm trying to tell our other freshmen.
Now, when you look at what you want to get out of a season, when you map out how you want to improve, what is winning the league? Where does winning the league rank in that?
We never talk about league. We never talk about league tournaments. I hate league tournaments. I don't think we should have them. We miss school and we're all, you know, I just think we don't need to be out 3 more games, but we play them. Our issue is getting better. Our issue is games are important for seed in that NCAA tournament. And that's the way I've always coached. So yeah, we want to win the league because it gives you a better seed. If winning the league is going to help us get the best seed possible, then let's go win the league. But the reality of it is the picture that I've always painted for every team, Massachusetts, Memphis, and now Kentucky, our picture is bigger than you. You know, but that may be wrong. I don't know.